2 card pull of the day, and I pulled these for the full moon in Gemini that's going on today, and I also pulled it for Mercury retrograde that's closing out today, so that again we can learn a little bit more about what's going on. States the answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini. This card is a reminder that it's important to speak your truth. But remember that your words have consequences and impact your listener. Right now, you need to guard against indiscretions. The answers you may need will come soon. The issues you're facing could well be a few conversations away from being resolved. If you're inquiring about a love situation, a little flirting may be called for. If you're in the middle of an argument, this card comes to you as a reminder of the old, very non-Gemini message. Lee said, soonest mended, it's good to talk, but be careful you aren't causing yourself issues with your words. Words have enormous power, as a metaphysician, Florence Scovel Shin, 1871 through 1940. Put it, your words are wand. You create magic in your own reality every time you express yourself, which is why it's so important on what you think and what you actually say, because life is an illusion that you're creating, and every time you say something about yourself negatively and positively, as well as anything that you're saying about other people negative or positively that you're putting out in the world, is essentially what's going to come back to you. That's why it's very true, and I have a crow flying over as I just said that. It's very true. Whatever you put out is what you're going to get. So even though we kind of were groomed throughout our life to grow up being very humble and to think it was okay to be humble and to talk bad about ourselves, it's where all your depression and anxiety is actually stemming from. By rectifying and saying your daily affirmations, I am powerful, I am strong, I am loved, I am whole, I am one with God, I am one with the divine. All those things rectify all that negativity that you'd put in your mind throughout your whole life. It says, attune to the moon. Have an important conversation, but stay calm. Don't be superficial. Someone is trying to flirt with you, and have you noticed? You need to laugh off the situation and just move on. Job applications have good prospects. The teachings. Talk, and more talk as an emotional full moon moves into communicative sign of Gemini. It's too easy to say too much, so mind how you go if you pull this card. This card also indicates enjoyable social events, since the full moon in Gemini is a great time for socializing, and this card augurs well for any study that you're either taking or considering. Well, I don't know about you, but this last month, I would even say throughout all of Mercury retrograde, that I've been having a lot of thoughts about people in my life that maybe the relationships ended poorly. And, that's been difficult to process, because I'm having a lot of it while I've been dreaming, and then I wake up to it, and these are people I don't necessarily want to be waking up and thinking about, but you really have to look at the growth and why those lessons were given to you and what you learned out of that situation and how it's actually impacted your life, because there are no coincidences in life, and if you were given a lesson, it was there for a reason, for you to gain something out of it. So I love this sign, and Geminis are a very intuitive sign. Some say they might even be the most intuitive, but I'm an Aquarius, and I heard that they're more intuitive, and I'm going to roll with that. So sorry, Geminis.